Non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make $1, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots, we live in the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Good morning, guys. Dude, cheers to provenance, huh? How about that provenance? Got some buddies giving me a little help for how I say provenance. Provenance or provenance? I go provenance. It's classier. It's way classier. Good morning, guys. Good to see you. Dude, dog, literally not going to the moon, man. We're gonna get there, but oh boy, not looking awesome. Right now, like the past few hours overnight. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Getting situated here. Yeah. I do, right, Joyna? It's funny. I read your comment like way too quick at first. I thought you were saying provenance is for cowards. Is how I read it, and I'm gonna start using that actually. Saying provenance is for cowards. It's provenance. Good morning, Gravity. Good to see you, man. Dude, weird? Nah, not weird. But, like, interesting couple hours, 24 hours, whatever. Like, dude, just stuff not moving in the right direction and not feeling bad about it. Just seeing some cool stuff out there this morning and last night. Can I start with my favorite thing I think I've seen? Like, yesterday, today, whatever. Just my absolute favorite thing. Like, it cracks me up. I don't remember how deep we got into this. Like, I know we showed this on a live show, right? The whole, Phantom had no issue here. Like, there was no trouble with Phantom, but the poly market drama. Did you guys catch that? Like, not even a week ago, a few days ago. Did you guys catch the poly market drama and their intern? Where's my brand? Where's my Brandon? Boom. Oh, okay. That'll work. Anyway, if you don't know the story, okay, the Polymarket social media manager, which if you didn't know, and I didn't realize this, but like they're now nicknamed interns. You just call them the intern. And it's probably been that for a while. I'm just kind of out of touch a little bit. So we'll say the Polymarket intern started replying to some thread and was saying, I don't know if they were going full on retardio or they were just stopping it at retard. I don't know. You know, that doesn't fly anymore, but like in this space, maybe a little different. Anyway, Polymarket intern did that. Polymarket intern got fired. Like, it's just how it goes. Polymarket then issued like an official apology. Like, you know, like the classic corporate apology, like, oh my goodness, we're so sorry, like completely unacceptable. We do not stand for this. So anyway, kind of thought that was that. Although, like, everybody rallies around this intern, which is beautiful. So the space rallies around this intern, and make sure I got the right tweet up. But long story short there, somebody tried donating to this guy $500,000. and seems like a good dude, good kid, whatever, like turned it down. He wouldn't take it, right? He wouldn't take the $500,000. And the dude, whoever it was, ended up sending it to him anyways. Not all the $500,000, but sent him $300,000, which is crazy. I don't know who this is. Trading Axe. Pretty cool. Sent him $300,000. Give him a few years to live off of, which is awesome. And that's where the story ended until now, which is kind of where it gets fun. All right. So this is a couple days ago, and again, like I'm clearly late to this. There's a current update here. If this is real, Polymarket's HR reached out to him. I didn't ever. Okay, now things are starting to click because on NFT Live, Q was talking about how there was a DM involved in this. I never saw the DM. I never saw that he tweeted out the DM he was sent, like very private message. But basically like, hey man, sorry, maybe we overreacted. So that happens, right? And you would think he sunk his chances by tweeting it out, by like putting the private DM out there. But it didn't. It didn't. This is incredible. Because this morning, maybe this is yesterday, but our guy's back, I think. Oh, dude, he's so back. He drops it. He drops it right in his first tweet. That's so, oh man, that's so cool. Good morning, Loco. Dude, I forgot my coffee this morning and got reminded just here. But dude, I don't know. This brightens my whole world. Okay, so yeah, this just happened yesterday afternoon, so that's why I didn't see it any earlier. It is pretty new. But dude's got his job back. Hope he keeps his $300,000 as well, because that's awesome. Just all in all, kick-ass story. Absolutely love it. Okay, at some point I want to tweet this out, but guys, go ahead and like and share if you don't mind. Getting into the NFT market here in a quick moment. Talking about Runes as well, which Runes did have a rough, let's say, 12-ish hours. I'll say this, actually. There's both sides of it. Dog has really struggled the past 24 hours. Another token is reaching new highs, like high highs, and it's a really, really good look. And also what's kind of developing here over the past, let's say, day or two here, something we've mentioned a little here, but this new use case for Runes. It's really cool. It's really, I don't want to say it's innovative, but it's just cool. People, like when new tech out there in the wild, people finding new ways to use it. Some of those ways probably throwaway, like, right, just a fad and it's not going to last. Some of them might stick around, though, so pretty interesting stuff. So we'll get into all that stuff. Dude, no, you've done this before, Hulk. Like, you just get into your day and you get going and you just remembered you forgot something. You forgot to shut the garage door. You forgot to lock your doors. You forgot to close the windows. You forgot your coffee sometimes. Every so often. Usually caffeine's like the first thing I run to. And I usually don't drink caffeine. Or I usually don't drink coffee. I usually have these like, they're like caffeine, like cinnamon candies. They're awesome. They're like my absolute favorite. But I had nothing this morning. Was dragging. But dude, this space, incredible. It's the best. We live in the best space. I hope we all like remember often how lucky we are that we get to do this, whether it's a hobby, whether it's your full-time thing, whether you're just like you're trading. Like, man, we're so lucky to get to hang in this space, to hang out with cool people, to get to like live this timeline and this storyline. It's awesome. All right, so have not really looked at the market this morning. Checking the index first. It's always my first stop. I'm always checking the temperature of the market, checking the value of the market. Looks like we're losing a bit of value this morning, or at least in the past 24 hours. So index showing we're down almost 0.4%. On the week here, down 2 3/4. Not crazy considering twice now over the past 2 months, we had 7-day stretches where we lost like 11%. So this is more normal. I mean, it's been a bit since I've checked year to date, but yeah, year to date down 32%. A lot of that just like right here in the past month and a half. Most of it, I mean, almost all of it seems. So crazy. Crypto doing what? Down in the past 24 hours, 2% down. ETH basically flat. Solana just keeps Man, I don't get what's up with Solana, especially when meme coins are coming back. Speaking of which, do you guys do meme coins? Because I've really been thinking about getting more into it and starting to cover it more. So just curious, like, are you guys into meme coins? You interested in that? Dude, yes, sir. Yes, sir, Peter. Yeah, dude, there is blood. I know a lot of people are hoping for it, so good for them. Dude, this stuff is meaningless right now. These little swings and these like 2%, 5% swings mean nothing. They're just all things that happen in a bull market. And somebody tweeted earlier, I didn't save the tweet, but they're like, guys, just remember there's only like 12 days out of the entire year where there's like massive, noteworthy price movement. It's just 12. Like, it's not much. Once a month. Once a month you get that. So this is what happens in between. Always remember there's professional traders and bots and institutions trading these things, and they do manipulate it, and they manipulate it so they can take advantage of these swings. There's a whole other level, a whole other game. So hopefully we're all just playing the long or short game, right? Just buying and sitting and playing the cycles, not the swings. It's probably the safest way to do it, right? Very good, Loco. Yeah, super cool, man. Yep. Troy and I barely touch them because of that. But I also wonder if that's like a good opportunity for us, like to get better at it. I would love to. A lot of getting better at it is getting in the right info stream. It's just about getting there early. I think with Runes, we got that here organically. I think just the people who are involved on this channel and in this community are pretty tapped into the Rune ecosystem. So I think we'll be early with Rune stuff here. So it's all about Solana meme coins. And I can't say I get it and know a lot of people who are in, or at least who are sharing what they know. Maybe worth exploring. I do know guys who are very in on Base, the Base meme coin ecosystem. That's the NFT Live guys. They got that stuff down. They know it. So if we ever want to tackle meme coins, maybe that's our spot. We'll get there. We'll get there. Keep saying it and we'll get there. Yeah, we're going to get into Dog to the Moon. Sales yesterday, 29.5 mil. So, yes, down from the prior day, but that prior day had that giant punk sale in it. So I'm looking at that compared to the rest of the week. And so Friday really beat the entire week. Friday was one of our, well, I was going to say best days in a few weeks. It wasn't, but best day of the week, I think, for sure, not counting the day with the punk sale. Sellers down, buyers up, transactions up, really good. I bet you then we see average sale price down. Again, those big sales, the big punk thing not factored in. Trade profits, though, not great again. In the negative, and that is part of our Rune conversation, too. It's kind of going the wrong way and selling at losses. But we also, again, yesterday, were talking about how selling for a loss is not always bad. In fact, in a bull market right here, I mean, it is going to be asset specific, but in a market like this, selling for a loss, I'm going to say probably means you're selling because you see a really good opportunity somewhere else. So sometimes those profits in the negative can be super, super bullish, and I think I'm just going to I feel better right now just thinking that's what's going on here. Right? I've got some pieces right now that are not worthless, that I know are liquid enough, like they're desired enough that I could sell them, but I would be taking a loss. And I've considered doing that to like get liquidity to go do something, buy another quantum cap, buy something that I have like long-term belief in. So I assume, again, I think that's what people are doing here, and I would expect it. Top collections here. See if anything sticks out, anything new on the leaderboard here on CryptoSlam. By the way, dudes, I got to say, I've never had stronger conviction in this team. Never. Past, we'll say even 24 hours, but it's really been the past week. Just so much going on. Figuring out and hammering away some really, really important fine details and just decisions being made that give me so much trust and faith in everything going on. I'm like energized in a different way, and I'm so bullish. In fact, guys, I bet you're all following already, but we're not far from really starting to roll things out as far as news announcements, the good stuff. So if you're not following, guys, dude, absolutely make sure you're following CryptoSlam. You guys know the morning streams. Maybe you don't, but the past 3 days I've been doing some like little test morning streams similar to this. Very similar to this, really. I'm going to be kicking off a live show Monday through Friday in the morning. That'll be directly on CryptoSlam Can't share their name yet of the show, but picture this show, this format, probably a bit tighter, right? Picture also the morning show I do, that edited video, just that expanded. And that'll be the show, but probably like 9 a.m., 10 a.m. Central Time, live on Crypto Slam exclusively there. It's going to be a lot of fun, dude. I can't wait. So I'll make sure you guys know exactly when and where and all the good stuff when that's starting. But as of right now, the plan is for Monday to kick that off. Yeah, dude. Hey, Loco, yes, I want to talk about that because I think that's super cool. I love it, dude. Also, not going to get carried away with it, but that's what I was talking about when I'm saying people are finding, there's tech out there and people are finding new ways to use it. That's the way, dude. I love it. I love seeing people etching art. I got to go check the number of what I etched because then technically it's a low number. Thank you, sir. Dude, appreciate that. That is super cool to hear, man. Good morning, Tickle. G Meow, sir. Reminds me I got to do my Quantum Cat quest. Yeah, dude. Yep. Just testing it out, Loco. Just seeing how it went. Yeah. I just always felt the need that the morning thing needed to happen. It might have ended up replacing those morning edited videos eventually. Like, I just thought in the future one day that morning video transitions to a morning 15, 20-minute live show. But for right now, until that happens, like, I got to do both. I'm going to have the morning video and then a morning live show to like supplement it or complement it or whatever. Good morning, Tony. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. All right. So, dude, there's a bunch to get to. I don't want to get to Bitcoin yet. I actually want to talk about some more big art sales because that's setting the stage still for what I think is coming. And still, it's an NFT run. I really, really think we got a nice NFT run incoming. And usually that's fueled by the big punk sales and the big art sales. So you see another big X copy sale here. This was yesterday, right? Yeah, yesterday morning. 136 ETH, 424 grand. Absolutely crazy. Not the only one. Yeah, this one which had a big offer on it, and it took a while for that to be accepted. But yeah, last night, 256 ETH for this guy. What does that work out to be? 256. Oh, wow. Is that over $1 million? That's over $1 million, isn't it? Dude, awesome. Yeah, maybe leaning a little more into crypto too, like really, like kind of more broad coverage, getting into crypto a bit, getting into NFTs a bit, like a more comprehensive thing. Anyway, I'm just gonna say I think that's like $1 million sale. I bet Super Rare lists the price here. Do they? 800,000. I suck at math. Let's just round up to $1 million. $1 million, a freaking $1 million X copy sale. Dude, back at you. Super cool. It's cool that people are like tuning in from all over. Honestly, super cool. Thank you. Dude, I got to tweet this out. I keep not doing that. I self-sabotage. I do. I literally do. I'm like, I don't want more people to watch it, but I really do. Anyway, give me a second. I need to tweet this out. In the meantime, check out the Bitcoin leaderboard. Enjoy for a moment. Not bad, dude. I mean, I'm not about to FUD this, but it's down from yesterday, and there's some reasons why it's down. There's some reasons why RSIC is up. I'm so glad I got one of these. I got an RSIC, and I also grabbed the boost thing. I'm so bullish on them. And I'll say this before we get deeper into runes too. It's really exciting that we now have 3 or 4 runes that everybody's looking at as potentially the one. Like, that's so good, and it's so healthy that we've got strong communities around each of them. With so few people in these still, I think it's tip of the iceberg as far as who's in it already. Man, they're coming. They're definitely coming. All right, getting this tweet out. All right, done. All right, so Prometheans got up to like 0.092. Yeah, dude, 0.092 I think was their high, which is bonkers. That puts them at about $140-150 million market cap, like if we're talking in terms of like the Rune value. A lot of people projecting, dude, I mean like 200-300 million market cap. 300 mil would put them at 0.2, like all the way to 0.2. Look, I don't think that's actually possible yet. And you know I'm a big believer in Prometheans and Kongs, like no doubt. But for them to hit a $300 million market cap, that means they got to start, I mean, I guess kind of outperforming some other guys who kind of already have it and are heading the wrong way. So yeah, dog go to the moon. I've got some bags. In fact, Leonidas said if you have like, I think 4 million, I think it was like 4.2 million dog go to the moon. If this flips Doge in market cap, you're a millionaire. And I was thinking then, I'm like, oh, dude, I don't have enough. I've got like 2.4, something like that. I don't have enough. I actually need to be buying more. But yeah, right now, dog heading the wrong direction. People dumping bags. I'm wondering if we're like, if these tokens, these runes are cannibalizing from each other. They probably are. Again, there's just not a ton of people in this, but the thing that's bringing people in, it is stuff like what the Cyberkongs are doing. It is bringing ETH people into that ecosystem. And dude, it's definitely RSIC. I absolutely adore what RSIC is doing. It's why I bought an RSIC. But RSIC just onboarded thousands of people. Thousands. So RSIC is now the top held rune, like period. Top held rune. Market cap is like half of its peak here. So I guess real quick, going back to the potential for Promethean / decentralized market cap. Okay, if we think it can hit 300, well, dog is hanging on to 300 right now. It's at 360 mil. Its highest, I think, was 550, so it's fallen quite a bit. RSIC was like 250 mil, maybe 300 at its peak, at 185 now. I just think this is a lot of people selling for losses, going back to that earlier comment. People selling for losses to take advantage somewhere else, somewhere where they're seeing opportunities. But I do think a lot of these people holding runes are ordinal people and high conviction, and are playing this for like, the gigapump, right? The mania market, which is not here and is still many months off. But when Bitcoin finds its new all-time high, and that new all-time high over 100K, that's when this stuff shines, right? That's when these start living up to that promise or those expectations we're setting for it. Oh, dude. Okay, so Solana meme coin's down too. Again, dude, we gotta get up on our Solana meme coin game. But yeah, dude, crypto down. I didn't know. I wasn't aware Solana meme coins were down. So yeah, dude, good stuff. Yeah. Okay, let me pause. Let me tell the story briefly, but I'll do it with the theme song on. All right, because Peter, there's a handful of people, actually, maybe like half the people watching here are idiots too. So, who to idiot? All right. The story starts with getting into NFTs here in late 2020, buying my first NFT in early 2021. I got into this space with my brother, Henry the Grape, who you've seen on this show. He's on the Cyberkongs team. He's been pushing the whole Prometheans and decentralized thing. It's his baby. It's the Kongs baby, but he's been like really driving that thing. Anyway, he and I got into the space. We started in NFT boxes, which is Pranksy's art project, right? So we start there. We're learning NFTs, and we're starting to make friends. It was our first community we ever joined, and we met Joe there. And Joe is our other co-host for the afternoon show. And so the three of us together, we started calling ourselves the Three Amigos. We really quickly learned that, man, there's so much happening in this space, and we're idiots, and we don't understand it. And to understand it, we're gonna have to like go dig in and learn and share what we know with each other. So we popped up a little alpha group, like everybody does now, right? Everybody's got their own little alpha group. We popped up our own little server, and we called it NFI, Non-Fungible Idiots. Like it was just the name Henry came up with, and that was it. It was the Non-Fungible Idiots, me, Henry, Joe to start. It ended up being 10 people to start. We had like Carlini from NFT Boxes and from Penelope's Country Club. Eclectic Method is one of the original idiots. Lowbelly, who's the community manager of Yuga Labs or Bored Apes. I'm trying to think who else. English, not English. English is an idiot now, but Endless Traveler, who worked for Pixel Vault, a whole bunch of Walshy, who works for Avastars. It's just a bunch of people who now work in the space, which has been really, really cool, right? So we all learned, we shared, we all started getting jobs in the space and have all been kind of growing and sharing that info. We ended up making another idiot server to bring more people in. So like English was always an idiot, but we kept that initial group very small and tight. We needed more friends. So English is an idiot too. That's ultimately where idiots come from. It's just a little tag and a little comment on what we all are. We're just kind of all idiots finding our way here. And there we go. The non-fungible idiots. You joined dude, it wasn't that late though. I mean, not even, let me think. That was not even a year into the life of idiots. Like idiots started, I want to say February or March 2021. So year one still. But anyway, fun stuff. I appreciate you letting me share that story. Like it's a special thing. Oh my goodness, dude. Yes. Dude, Escape Matrix. Quantum Cats is maybe the thing I'm most bullish on out of anything in the Bitcoin space. Anything. Because I really think Udi's got some stuff up his sleeves. I really do. Like, man, some of it's gut check. And some of it's gut feel. And some of it's just like, dude, just understanding. Like, getting his personality. Understanding that they raised $8 million. They didn't have investors give them $8 million for nothing. Right? Like, you can't forget they raised that much money. It's because they got these plans to build products, and I think they're very confident that OP Cat's actually going to happen, that new BIP or BIP, whatever, it's going to get approved. There's going to be the soft fork, and all of a sudden that's going to lead to like a rush of new products, and I think the Taproot Wizards are a part of that story. So Quantum Cat's part of that story. I'm very bullish on those things, man. Yeah, dude, Benny, yes. Yeah, the idiot thing is exactly like DGen. I mean, if we're talking like full-on absolute idiot, yeah. Yeah. I don't know what Bliffstone is. I can't even tell you, man. I have no freaking clue what a Bliffstone is. Link me. I mean, for your sake, so you don't go crazy, I'll just give you an answer, but it's not going to be like, it's not going to be helpful. I mean, dude, he needs to know. He's got to know. Bliffstone. Not financial advice. Some Bliffstone's good, some Bliffstone's bad. Awesome, dude. Hey, Escape, dude, appreciate that. You'll check it out if you've not seen the channel before. Three flavors of content. I do a morning edited video. This is part of like the Crypto Slam Vision family, right? And that's all coming soon, right? But a morning video, it's like this 5 to 10 minute just recap of the past 24 hours, and I chop it up and make it quick. And then now a daily stream like this. In the evening, though, again, Henry the Grape, Joe, and myself, and we got a couple other cycling co-hosts, but we do like an hour stream, and it's like hilarious. All of us have worked in the space. Joe worked for VFriends. He's a good friend of Gary V's. Henry, of course, with the CyberKongs, me with Crypto Slam. Like, you get some insights here from people who have worked in the space for years, so hopefully it's a little different. Anyway, guys, let me get us back into the... okay, yeah, okay. Dude, giga bullish on Bliffstone. Thank you for reminding me. Giga bullish on Bliffstone. If you can get it, I can't remember how that sold. Like, I didn't sign up. I was eligible and didn't sign up and whatever. So what you're saying is I have to put my... in the baby. Yeah, dude. Dude, awesome. Good stuff. All right, let me move us into like a little deeper, I think, Rune territory. So we talked about dog taking a dive here. Yeah, the flip side is RSIC, onboarding people. Onboarding ETH people, again, just like CyberKongs are doing, bringing in new people. Because truthfully, we don't have enough. But what happened here is the meme coin, the stake land. Those people grinding out quests and who were staking meme. I don't know exactly who got the distribution. I know it was quest related. I don't know if it was meme stakers too, but this happened. Like the RSIC drop to those people. That happened. And all of a sudden, yeah, holder count up over 127,000 wallets. It is the most. Oh, actually, did a bunch dump? Maybe. But it's the most held rune out of all so far. Again, good for the space. Bring more people in. We just got to keep getting these exchange listings because without that, this is not going to grow. Like, to everyone's point who was fudding this about the fees being a barrier, it is. On centralized exchanges, though, it's not. So Binance. Do your thing, Binance. Anyway, so talking about the etching and stuff. Well, actually, before we get to that, it is cool. So a week, I love this Danny guy, by the way, but a week since Runes launched. All right, so then on the 7th day, this would have been, well, I guess this morning, but this is like active right now. So right now, there are more runes being etched right now than in the previous 6 days combined, which is awesome. This reminds me a lot of, inscriptions, which sounds stupid, but ETH-scriptions it actually reminds me a lot of. Like, something new comes out, people find like a really cool way to use it to just preserve stuff on chain. Absolutely, man. And what people are doing is what someone mentioned here before. It is people etching these punks. People taking the runes and using it as a way to etch images. I don't know if it's cheaper. I don't imagine it's... Well, maybe it is cheaper than inscribing an image. It probably is. It's super, super cool, though, seeing people using it. Now, okay, here's a little problem. People are etching all these CryptoPunks. Right? Just literally the name. So the image and then punk and the number. But it's going to become irrelevant as soon as, like, the characters will keep getting smaller and smaller as far as, like, in, let's say, 60 days here. Right now, there's a limit. You have to etch 13 character, I believe, 13 character tickers for runes. In 60 days, you can start etching 12 character runes. And then, like, 60 days, and it actually goes by blocks, but, like, 60 days after that, you can etch 11 character runes. It's going to keep coming lower and lower and lower. At some point, it's going to get to the point where you can etch CryptoPunk. I'm trying to count out loud. People will just start etching, like, punk and then the number. Right? Like, there's going to be so many variations of this that, in my opinion, this is completely insignificant. Like, I'm glad people are having fun. I love it. I love this. But I don't think they're doing anything that's going to matter. And Casey Rodemore, who's the creator of the Ordinals Protocol and the Runes Protocol, I mean, he's probably right here. These are all going to get wrecked by Roman numeral rune punks. He's probably right. There's going to be, like, a ton of flavors of these. Okay, so that makes this way cheaper, right? So that makes sense. I get why people are doing it. And I'll tell you what, there is another use case for this that I think is super cool. And I like a lot. So you see Ripcash here saying it. Like, what about treating it like an 1155, right? Yeah, dude, tons of rune spam. But, like, dude, yeah, right? Like, they're pointless. They're pointless. Now, somebody come up with a way to do the like an ERC 404, like a rune that can turn into like an NFT or an ordinal. I don't think that's gonna be possible yet, especially without probably what Udi's pushing for. But yeah, again, all worthless. This is different though. Take an artist like Ripcash or Far, any big name artist, and let them etch a rune with an original piece of art and make the supply of that rune 100 or 50. So doing addition pieces as a rune is really, really interesting. I think there's something to that. I definitely think there's something to that. Like, what if Beeple or Xcopy did that and they etched an original piece of art, supply of 5 or 10? Dude, I think there's something there. So keep your eyes on this. I think that meta turns into this. And it just shows you, dude, build tools. Let people play. Like we don't need to criticize what people are doing with it, because eventually people are going to see what people are doing with it and find their own way to turn that into something productive or something tangible or something better, right? That's what this could be. So I love it. Like, what do you guys think of this? Would you buy art if it were etched as a rune? If it were from, like especially if it's from somebody that you would want to collect. So let's use the Beeple, Xcopy, Far, Ripcash, any of the biggest artists out there. If they did it, would you actually spend money to collect it? let's say, let's do the Beeple example. If Beeple did it and the cost of the rune was, just to be easy here, 0.1 ETH to buy that rune, so like $6,000. Would you spend $6,000 on an of 10 edition Beeple that is etched here? So it's on chain, it's permanent. Yeah, agreed. But English, especially your opinion, I'm curious because you are so deep in Bitcoin. If Beeple etched a piece of art as a rune, 10 edition, would you be a buyer at a certain price? Oh, dude, awesome. Dude, Chris, congrats. That's like, it's a beautiful part of this space. Some people don't like it, but being able to get into something and getting more and more and more exposure just because the space rewards that way, like early supporters, people don't consider enough how good that is for onboarding people. Like, you're the perfect example for that. You're the perfect use case of it. So really, really cool to hear, man. Really cool to hear. Dude, if you're into NFTs, stick around. Again, I got a lot of insights to share on it. Been around the block a bit. So is most of the community here too. So good place to learn here. What are you selling? What are you selling, Gravity? I don't believe you, English. I respect it. I don't believe you. If Beeple etched a 10 edition rune with an original piece of art and it cost 0.03, you would be a buyer. 0.03, which, dude, I can't math. That's not much. You would be a buyer. Come on. What is Rune as a fractional? Exactly. Yeah. If there was a way to do that too, man, yes. There's something here. There's something here. Let people keep cooking. There's definitely something here. By the way, guys, I wish I could share a picture. My kid had prom yesterday, like a proud dad thing. It's like in my head all morning right now. Yeah, it does. It does. Yes, you are, dude. I don't believe you for a second. Who's your favorite artist, English? Is it Far? You're telling me if Far did it, you wouldn't be a buyer? At 0.01. Come on, 0.01. Anyway. Damn, there's so much to get to. We're like 40 minutes in and like there's a ton to do still. There's so much to do. Let's get into it. Okay. NFTs for a day were awesome. Everything was pumping yesterday, right? Like Yuga Labs assets, Pudgy Penguin, Zuzuki, everything was running. I'm talking maybe ETH specifically, but I mean, Blast stuff was looking cool too. But now, I mean, yeah, not the same. Short-lived pump. I don't know. I didn't do my homework. I didn't see why things pumped. If it was just some guy sweeping floors or what exactly. I didn't see really what the volume is, but yeah, we're just heading right back down. I still argue we have not found the bottom for NFTs. We just got lucky that we hit a bull run. Choina, I want to. Yeah, but NFT's not looking good. Okay, and we're not going to look good for a while. Like, we're still not going to hit that run until NFTs get cool again, right? Like, I'm stuck on this conversation I had with a buddy of mine a couple days ago. Conversation, like, he still thought, like, this friend, let me set it up if you didn't hear, but my friend knows NFTs, knows about them. He might own one, I'm not sure, but he definitely knows what a CryptoPunk is and a Bored Ape and all that. But he didn't know NFTs had this comeback starting in like October, November, December. He didn't know that happened. He assumed NFTs were dead. He didn't know Bitcoin ordinals exist at all. And but he made a point there. He's like, dude, it's like Jimmy Fallon and all those celebrities. They don't do anything with Bored Apes anymore, right? And he's asking. He's like, there's no celebrity. Like, celebrities aren't touching these things, and he's totally right. And we don't get to that next run until that happens. Like, the run doesn't happen because of them, but they are the sign that we are in that peak market. So we need to see it happen. So this definitely caught my eye. a day late, I guess, because this was yesterday morning, but Eminem is now like maybe like a crypto.com ambassador, which I don't know. Eminem's not as okay. Eminem's awesome, but he's kind of not. Does he have the pull that he used to have? Is he kind of like a boomer now, like just not cool? Ah, nice English. That's bullish. But yeah, Eminem tweeting out like an ad for crypto.com. That's what we do need to start seeing. Much, much, much more of that. And so surprised to see that. I thought all these guys were shying away from this stuff, and maybe they're not. Maybe it's a sign that we're starting to come back a little bit. Again, just looking at those ETH prices again, we need that. We need that kind of attention. We need new people because we're spread really thin right now across Blast and Base and Solana and Bitcoin and Ethereum. And dude, we're spread so thin. New people got to come in. All right. Now, Blast, another ecosystem. I might not be done with ETH NFTs yet, by the way. No, you know what? Before I move on to Blast, and Blast isn't going to be long, but this is still so important because, like, maybe NFTs don't really take off again till like the leader. I don't know if you guys consider Bored Ape still the leader or Yuga Labs the leader, but I don't know if they take off again until there's more confidence in Yuga Labs. Till somebody sees like that the Bored Apes actually found their bottom and that they've got their footing and they're on the right path. Because man, I think for NFTs to really start finding at least some like new local highs, I think you got to see Yuga Labs again leading the way, just kind of restoring confidence. And I think they're doing that with some of these moves, like yesterday laying off I don't know if we got a number, but it felt like a lot of the team. I mean, they talked about back in the day when they had, like it was like a dozen people. And I imagine they're pretty far off from that. Ooh, I want to get the tweet so I can pull it up larger. Maybe not Escape. I'll touch on that. Yes and no. Not a great answer for you right now, but yes and no. And yeah. Let's definitely peek at that. I mean, they're the same. The tech is different further on. They are the meme coins of Bitcoin, but how different is a Rune for it? The way they're traded? I guess the technical, like the behind the scenes is different, but their function is the same. Fungible tokens. Damn it, I gotta find this tweet. In the meantime, actually, just to give a little context, put a little visual with the ETH NFTs. All right. All right. I think I found it. Maybe not. Sorry, guys. Hang on. There it is. And yeah, I know this is kind of old news at this point, but still important. And I'm curious for you guys, how important do you think it is for Yuga Labs to really, again, find the footing, get on the right track, and probably more than that, to deliver something? Like, I really feel like Yuga Labs got to deliver something. I hate to say a new NFT because they have so many, and I think you might on the surface feel like that's just going to water things down even more. But I feel like they're going to have to do something that gives back to holders, and I kind of think this is what they'll do. Like, maybe not another token, but somehow they're going to find some way to give all that value they have right now. They're still worth a ton. And they're going to have to do some kind of airdrop, something that gets their holders rich again and reignite it. I don't know how they do it or what that is, but those guys know how to do it. I believe that. And I really think, I do, again, curious what you guys think, but I think they have to do that for the rest of the NFT space to really take off. Hell, maybe Azuki can do it. Maybe another one can really step up and be that thing. But I don't know. Something tells me Yuga Labs has got to be the one. So yeah, them laying off again a chunk of the team. They want to be able, I guess, in Garga's words, they want to be able to like have an idea and within like a month or two be able to ship it. I like how he puts it too. Like I really like it. So like back in the day, a dozen people, right? And the goal, ship only stuff that delights you. That's awesome. That's a great goal. That's what they were known for. Now, it's easy to delight people in a market like we had back then, and he says that. He knows they had their share of luck for sure. So it was really easy to delight people back in the day because all you had to do was drop them something that somebody on secondary market's going to buy off you for 20, 30, 40 grand. So they did that, through multiple like secondary collections and through their ApeCoin. I don't know if you could do it in this market. Hey, dude, maybe if they did what the Kongs did and actually dropped something over on, oh my God, how obvious, right? Henry said this. If they did what the Kongs did over on Bitcoin and they just gave it away, gave it to their holders first and then invited some others in, if they did the Kongs model, imagine the market cap on that thing. So that's the kind of thing that Yuga Labs should probably be considering and doing. And again, to Henry's point, Yuga Labs did get into Bitcoin, but it was extractive. They sold these artworks and they sold at auction and they were very expensive. If anybody, do you guys remember what those sold for? They were really, really expensive. Kongs did it the opposite way. They came in and just gave. So yeah. Yeah, true. It's interesting. They've had a lot of turnover. I know some guys who got a Bored Ape for the first time now. So that's awesome. They got some fresh blood in there, people who are eager to like rep them and support the brand and, all that. They've got a good opportunity, but you're right. Yeah, they have a lot that didn't. I think the people they're getting in now, though, it would be somebody like me, somebody who never got in before. I don't have one, by the way, but somebody who always, like, it was this thing that got out of reach. They never had one. They got respect for the team. They consider them kind of historic at this point. And now we're in it because they do believe in the brand and want to support it. They're getting a stronger user base at this point, I think. Yeah, their original roadmap. Dude, it's just what happened to that. And they said what happened. Okay, everything we thought about Yuga Labs, let's say for the past year, like the problems that it got corporate, Garga said that's exactly what happened. Is it right here? Is it right on this page? Yeah. Okay, I love this. It's why, dude, I hated working in corporate America, and I think anybody there right now who has escaped it, it's the exact same thing, right? Okay. Where is it? Okay, the creative first spirit that drove this company from inception has been getting muddied by the labyrinth corporate processes. That it kills this space, dude. Right? We work hard and we care, but somehow we end up with groups and committees. We plan more than we ship. Isn't that always our biggest knock on like kind of corporate America? The meetings about meetings about meetings. It's just what happens. It's just what happens. In Web3, man, the beauty of Web3 is that you don't need that. There's so much less red tape, so you don't need to meet about the meeting and plan for the thing that hasn't happened that you think might, like, you don't need to do that. So much less red tape, so much easier to transact, so much easier to distribute, so much easier. So many things are easier because of this tech. The wallets, the tokens, the non-fungible tokens, just all of this. You don't need that kind of structure. You just need these ideas, and then boom, this tech allows you to execute in a way you can't do in the real world. So don't go back into the real world and bring their processes here. Lean into what makes this place special. So Yuga Labs going back to that is awesome. Dude, it's exactly what we need to see. Giga bullish on them for recognizing it. Dude, respect that people see that that's what makes the space special, and Garga does. Even if you love or hate the guy, especially if you hate him, you got to acknowledge that he sees that as what makes this space so special. And so a lot of what we've seen the past few years in NFTs, it is like kind of what's happening over with the etching of those runes and people finding new ways to do stuff with it. We're literally just playing around. We got all these assets and tools, and we're testing what we can do with them, and for the most part, we've not done much. We've delivered JPEGs, PFPs, and through that distributed tokens, we've gated certain things. That is part of the process for us figuring out what more we can do with them, and we're going to find some really, really cool stuff to do with all this tech, for sure. We are still early. Hate to say it because it sounds like a meme, but we're really early. So anyway, there's my rant about Yuga Labs. I think it's a great move. Other people saying not a great move to do this publicly, and I didn't agree at first because Yuga Labs always said they were going to build in public. So I like this. In hindsight, I don't know, maybe not great. Maybe not great. I don't know, dude. It's not like he said anything that was like private there. And I'm sure he sent that email out first internally. So I don't know, dude. I don't know. I can understand why some people might not like that. I don't know. I think it's fine. Okay. Have we done any? Okay, yeah, I want to get to Blast. I want to get to Blur. Excuse me. I want to get to Blast. I want to get to Base. Guys, was there anything else in the Runeverse that we had to touch on? If there's anything Rune related, price-wise, all that stuff, any new exchange listings, let me know. But otherwise, let's peek at Base first. Actually, no, I'm going to do Blast because I don't have much to say about Blast because I have no exposure. None. Nothing. I don't know the ecosystem. Oh, no. Hang on. My browser just froze up. All right. 1 second, guys. All right, we're back. Benny, appreciate that, dude. You're like my wingman here. Thank you. You're like my producer or something. Thanks, dude. Oh, if I had a 5K, which runes would you drop it in? Damn it. Not financial advice, right? We all agree. Remember, dude, I'm an idiot. I'm not, like, that is not even joking. It's half joking. I'm not a great trader, dude. I hold everything too long. I read stuff well, but I'm not a great trader. All right, let's check these out. I'm going to keep this jam going. The CyberKong's theme song is incredible. All right, let's do this. 5K, which rune would you drop it in? Whew. I think at this price, RSIC. Let's look at these top dogs. Okay, you could probably be a lot smarter and go find something super degen that's super low market cap, but I think if you want to park it in something that's going to be safe, know this. I think multiple of these runes are going to hit $1 billion, like market cap. I think Dog will. I think RSIC definitely will. I think Satoshi could. Probably will. Okay, let me just give you the safest one, dude. I think RSIC. Because they've partnered with Memeland, and man, are they influential. I think other runes are going to partner with them too. I hope so at least, but RSIC has. They're bringing over thousands of ETH people. They are onboarding people, just like the CyberKongs are doing, so I couldn't say you'd be wrong to do that, to park that in maybe a Promethean ahead of the airdrop. Or wait till their decentralized token comes out on Monday, it's going to drop, and getting it there. I think they got a strong narrative, the Kongs that is. The second rune. Yeah, RSIC is safe, but decentralized will be rune number 2. In fact, I'll show it to you right here. Right here. This comes on Monday. You get that from owning a Promethean. Let's do this. Again, not financial advice, but... All right, your Prometheans are right here. They're not cheap. I don't think that's... I don't know what that... 0.084. What is that? I bet you that's around 5,000. This has got a little extra, like, interesting utility. I'm a big... Yeah, this is 5,200 for one of these. I am a big CyberKongz fan, just because I am. And in full disclosure, my brother works there. So again, I hate saying that over and over, but I do want to make sure that's clear. That gets you in their community. You get a Discord role to a channel that is basically Bitcoin Alpha. It's going to get you, if you get it before tomorrow, it gets you their decentralized token airdrop. And again, that decentralized token, or Rune, is the second. It's number 2. It is the second etched token, which is awesome for Provenance. If it matters being early, they got a strong story there. They got a strong community. They onboarded, geez, I think about 40 communities in total in the Bitcoin ecosystem as far as gave them airdrops here. They're going to cook, dude. Okay. Your choice is really decentralized dog or RSIC. RSIC safest, dog safe, maybe less upside in the short term. I don't know, though. I think they got big upside. And then decentralized, I think, is the one that has more of that wild card play action, or maybe like a little more speculative value to it. It's going to be hot. There's a lot of degens in the Kongs community with just bags, dude. Like very, very wealthy people here. OG Bitcoiners, OG Ronin, OG Ronin guys, like deep pockets, super degen. I really think decentralized will do well. So, any of those. All right, where are we at? Let me catch up a little. Will there be utility for runes? You talking specifically the Prometheans rune or just runes in general? Prometheans. Like, because there's going to be utility for Prometheans, even if it's just an asset that lives on Bitcoin that any other community can drop to, and that is going to happen. Like, that is, like, it is not just a one-and-done thing, as in the runes out there, or I'm sorry, Prometheans out there, you get your rune airdrop, and all of a sudden, Prometheans are ignored. No, the fact that they made that role in their Discord and now have an alpha group centered around Bitcoin, and now Bitcoin communities who want to airdrop to them because they want that rabid Kongs community in their community. Prometheans are like a long-term play as well. Yeah, decentralized supplies, actually, that's a very good point too. Hang on, remind me, 21 billion or 100 billion? What is it? I don't remember the supply now. 21 billion. Yeah, 21 billion. Yeah, supply much smaller. I think. I can't remember what RSIC is now. I'm glad you mentioned that. It's worth looking over this stuff. Oh, yeah, same as RSIC. Really cool. Really cool. So, again, there's a lot of parallels, now that I think about it, between RSIC and CyberKongz, decentralized. Both very early. Both are onboarding ETH people to Bitcoin, which that is, you cannot underestimate how strong that is. I think you can't go wrong either way, but RSIC is very safe, yeah. English, spot on. Yep. Dude, English, we agree on just about freaking everything, I think, other than you not buying Beeple art if it were etched. Buxton, yeah, kind of the same for me. I literally just bought it, sit in my wallet, let it do what it's supposed to do. I don't even know if I'm supposed to activate it. Escape, that song, this is the CyberKongz theme song. Everybody says it's catchy. It is catchy as hell. They need to put it out there somewhere in like Spotify, YouTube. Maybe it is. Ooh. Further on, if that's the case, dude, we're talking about a rune. We're talking about Prometheans being worth like 0.3-ish? Something like that. That'd be crazy. Why is Rune Melio such a... Man. Because they're insane. I'm just assuming they're insane if they're in that Remelio, Milady, whatever, like info stream. If that's the community, then they're weirdos. In a good way. Love weirdos. Yeah, dog is trending. Buxton Phillips. I love that. All right, not much is said about Rune Chain. I don't know. I don't think I know what that is. Is that by BitV? Is BVM BitVM? Yeah. Oh, yeah. English. You talking about? I don't even know what that is out there, but you're talking about a little something. I don't want to say. I don't know what's out there, but yeah. There's something pretty cool coming. An epic rune. Let's just say from some names or builders. This is a big rune coming. BitVM, their only problem, and I don't know how big or small or whatever, I'm not that technical, but BitVM's only problem is they're going head-to-head against Udian Clan, who are literally competing against them with CatVM. Maybe both survive, but they have been very vocal saying BitVM is garbage. And so that's why they're building CatVM. So if there's a Rune chain or something that's built off of BitVM, they have a battle ahead of them. Now, in case you guys missed, again, if you're tuning into every show, you didn't miss, but Donald Trump Ordinal's now here. So if you bought 100 of those Mugshot Edition NFTs from his last collection, well, you get the Bitcoin rune, or these weren't runes. I'm sorry, you get the actual Ordinal. I wonder, dude, because fees are so high, what did this cost for them to inscribe? This could not have been cheap, unless are fees actually down? Maybe fees are down. Hey Joppy, I'll send you a link to it. It's not on YouTube, but I have a link because I'll drop you a link to it. Dude, send me a DM on X. And I'll send you a link to the song. I have to look at copyright stuff if I actually can put it on YouTube. Because it's like I made it with an AI tool, and I don't know if they still own the copyright or if it's mine. I don't know how that works. I've never gotten dinged, though, using it as my intro, so it must be like, it's got to be safe, but I just don't know. No! No! No idea what that is. We'll check that out. Okay, what have we missed? What are we doing? Oh, dude, fees are way down, huh? Okay, yeah, okay. Way down. That's cool. Okay, so it makes sense why the Trump things got inscribed, because a week ago they couldn't. It would have cost him $1 million, like, I don't even know how much, but a lot. Any of you guys know what Big Time is? You guys ever play this game? I remember this being all over my timeline at one point. It's like this big, maybe it's like an MMO RPG, like Web3. Is this on your guys' radar? Anybody playing it? Because apparently they're like not rugging, but they're basically doing something that's going to kill their project. Which, kind of crazy. Again, I've got nothing in it, but it's like it's a big project to get this kind of FUD, so I'm gonna bring it up at least just to show you, but yeah, they're like destroying users' assets who some people put a lot of time into like creating these assets. Yeah, okay, so you know, dude, yeah. I mean, they're huge, right? I'm not crazy. They're a big game. Yeah, further on, you got out. Were you playing the game, or were you just like playing something in the ecosystem, maybe like a token? Like, this is awful. So yeah, what exactly did they do? They allowed people to generate in-game assets, and they're destroying them. Did you have to pay to make those assets? Like, how did that process work? Okay, and why is it a problem? Because of the in-game bugs. Couldn't convert them to what, though? So they probably said, okay, you guys got to do something with these assets by this date, and if you don't, they're destroyed. People couldn't do it because it was buggy. They lose all their assets. So months grinding. Some people were able to cash out. And if you weren't able to cash out because it was buggy and you couldn't connect, you couldn't do whatever, follow their process, you lost all your shit. Play big time. Rugging their community. Canceling holders who are reporting bugs. Be careful with your money, guys. Be so careful. No, honestly, isn't it crazy that even people you think you can trust that feel like super legit, You're like, okay, finally something safe to like kind of play in, to park some funds in, to like attach myself to. They can rug you too. They absolutely can rug you too. It sucks. Dude, I bought an RSIC just for season 2. I'm so bullish on the way that team's executed, and the way like them. I don't know who initiated it, if it was Memeland or RSIC that initiated, or RuneCoin, whatever their official name is, but who initiated that partnership. But just knowing that they thought to do that, I'm like really bullish on that team. The fact that they were airdropped to begin with, which, dude, still blows my mind how I didn't get any RSICs. Like, dude, I've been in Bitcoin since, I can't say day one, but like January 23, so very early. Multiple wallets with all kinds of assets that qualified for that RSIC airdrop. I didn't get a single one. Not one. I'm salty. But yeah, if you can't tell, I'm like really salty about that still. Anyways, everything they've done from the start till current day, love it, love it, love it. I think they're an excellent team. So I'm in. I'm in for season 2. Missed season 1. I'm fully in for season 2. I might even get more. I'm like really bullish on them. Good morning, sir. DeFi guy. So you guys Web3 gamers? Interesting. Okay. We got gamers here. Speaking of gamers, man, I'm going to play some Helldivers later. I haven't played that in a while. Yeah, even your bank. Dude, speaking of that, I was going to get into that this morning too with, what was it? What bank? What bank was it that rugged? Oh, yeah, I even have it up here still. Yeah. Yeah, your banks will rug you too. Oh, dude, that's incredible. Congrats, man. Nice win, Peter. Real nice win. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. All right, I'm going to go peek through a couple more topics, and then we're probably out of here. And man, at some point, it's just too many streams. I get it, but I'm just itching for like an evening stream that is me. Okay, feedback time. You guys are like my sounding board, so appreciate you letting me ask questions. Hopefully you don't mind. But I want to do streams with my brother too, like other people involved, but that are not entire. Like, I'll say this: very little focus on NFTs. More focused on like current events. Like, dude, like as crazy as it could get a little into politics, get a little into like, I don't know, culture, like music, movies, games, all that stuff. Like just a lot of tech, like VR, like want to like sit and hang out and talk all that stuff, you know? Anyway, what's the appetite for that out there? Like literally just turning on the stream and like kind of shooting the shit about all that stuff. Like not during a normal time, like not during one of these shows, but a whole separate thing in the evening, just randomly, maybe on weekends. I don't know. But always thought about doing that, thinking maybe that's coming at some point. Dude, gaming time in the evenings. Dude, I like that could be, I don't know if this is what you mean by it, but I do want to do some gaming with the community too and like stream it. I think that'd be a blast. Also, like watch alongs and stuff, like kind of like completely outside of the realm of NFTs, I know, but I love watching YouTubers that do that. Like I love watching Star Wars Theory, and he does these like watch along parties when there's new episodes of like The Bad Batch or when Mandalorian's on and stuff like that, which those all Bad Batch is cool. Mandalorian was meh. I love that stuff, man. 24/7, yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah, Chris, that's a good question. I'm curious. Did you guys actually win? Because I've not done any gaming. I've not done any play to earn stuff. Speaking of which, guys, good Lord, I keep forgetting because I've been so busy. I have, okay, maybe I'll do this afternoon, or I want to give some heads up. I have a whole bunch of CyberKong's like loot boxes, a ton, like 150 or 200, and I want to give a bunch of those away. So I need to do a dedicated stream. Maybe it's like 30 minutes or something, but just cracking them open and doing giveaways for those contents. And those range from like the common boxes all the way up to like epic or legendary, whatever's the rarest. I got to get those out to you guys. So nice. Good feedback, guys. Mike, I get up at 4 a.m. every day, like to start research and stuff. 7 days a week. I do it for 9 months now. But yeah, on the weekends I do. It's 8:15 a.m. Eastern time. I've done this weekend thing now for months too. It's been probably 4 months of doing this. So yeah, every day there's a stream. Oh, the CyberKongs ones. Let me check here. I don't think you can transfer them. I don't think you can buy them. You can only earn them in the game, in the CyberKongs Play and Collect. I think that's the case. Yeah, they're these mystery boxes. So yeah, you can't trade them. So yeah, you can only earn them. Yeah, I do. Yep. Yeah, Justin Casey. Yeah, dude, you're gonna win one of these days, man. I've got, like, I want to give a lot of these away. Like, I don't know how many, what percentage, and the way it'll work. Since again you can't sell them, you can't even transfer them. I got to figure out how to do a raffle, and we'll just keep doing raffles and raffles and raffles. When I pick your name, I'm gonna crack open the box, and whatever is the prize is what you'll win. So, again, got to do that. Maybe I can do that this weekend, but I want to give a heads up so people can actually come and join and actually have a chance at winning. Yeah, these apparently are soulbound. Now the prize inside is not, and the prizes are things like Ron, banana. I want to say there's like shreds, which you can assemble to get a ticket to play the Kong's claw machine, and there's like Genesis Kongs in that claw machine. So a lot of cool stuff there. Okay. Let me think here. So decentralized assets, should we put them in separate wallets? Are you talking? Are we talking decentralized like the Rune? Like, are we talking Prometheans, or just in general, like our Web3, our NFT assets? Nanner. Oh, hey, tell me which one. Just Promethean specifically. Well, I'm waiting, just peeking, just a little peeky peek. Prometheans. Okay. I've found over and over and over again that the space rewards more per wallet than asset. So, like, meaning, even the Prometheans drop. If you had an RSIC and let me think. If you had a runestone and a what's another collection that qualified? A honey badger and a pizza ninja all in the same wallet. All three communities qualified for this drop, right? For the Prometheans airdrop. If you had them all in the same wallet, you can only qualify once. You only got the one Promethean drop. If you had them split in three wallets, you could have won 3 times. And the same applied to Runestone. I think the same applied to RSIC. Over and over, they're just proving that it's better to have them split off. Your reward, your chances are that you're going to hit in multiple. They don't reward you for how many you hold in the wallet. It's just per wallet count. These guys want the widest distribution possible, so that's why they do it that way. I would split them personally. Your chance for whatever other projects might be given to Prometheans, your odds are much better that way. Now, as far as your airdrop of your decentralized token allocation, that's different. If you hold 3 Prometheans, you're getting three decentralized allocations worth there. You're not going to lose any from holding those together. So that's just more for planning ahead for future airdrops. Dude, abso-freaking-lutely, honey badgers. You saw what I said this morning, right? Yeah, dude, I love the honey badgers. Okay, peak euphoria. Peak euphoria. Quarter Bitcoin is possible. I don't know how likely, but it's super possible. My target with honey badgers has always been 0.1. I think they hit 0.1 in like peak euphoria. But a quarter Bitcoin, yeah. I mean, things could get really wild. So maybe. Anytime, sir. Absolutely anytime. Okay, I think we got it all in. We talked Trump. We talked. You know what? We didn't talk base NFTs. Let's do that quick. I don't think there's even a lot to say because unfortunately, they're not doing anything crazy right now. Maybe today's different, right? Yesterday or day one, total volume was under 1 mil. So nothing crazy, and it looks like about the same here for 40, 50, 70, 100. I mean, it's not a lot of volume, man. So, okay, we talked about this like briefly yesterday. Yeah, NFA. Yep. Yep, exactly. Yeah, split them up. Split those bad boys up. Okay, so we talked about Blast. Damn it. Let me combine these topics. There it is. Okay. Combining the two. First off, I feel like there is a battle for where this next like NFT run is going to happen. Like for sure on ETH to a degree, but man, it's like the Solana, the Base, and Blast like competition is going to get fierce without new people in here. All right, so I think Blast is really going to start attracting people here soon. That fantasy top game is super cool. Like people are already loving it. It's like a hype machine, and it's going to be very rewarding. So that ties in right here where the second gold distribution has happened, right? Or is happening. Well, yeah, it happened. So what happens is Blast sends gold to all the apps and projects building on Blast. Those projects all have their way to distribute to their platform users, their holders, whatever. People making some money off this, right? As long as you can sell that gold, I don't even know if there's like a currency. You know what I mean? I don't even know if that's a token yet. I don't know. I'm not in the ecosystem. Need to be. But the conversation here is about the NFTs because the NFTs on Blast are actually starting to do well. And I think they're doing better than the base NFTs. So let's peek at that. All this stuff, by the way, Blast tracking is on CryptoSlam, although it's being updated a bit. And base NFT tracking also coming to CryptoSlam. But yeah, I am kind of curious. Damn. Okay, I was curious if the Blast NFTs are actually outperforming base, and they're not. Okay, but here's my hunch. It's kind of almost purely a guess, but I'm wondering if PFPs are what Blast not gets known for, but if the PFP traders focus on Blast, and if art collectors focus on base. Because there's been a lot of really great artists who have been minting on base, like Jack Butcher, like Zancan, FX Hash integrated base, the Foundation Marketplace integrated base, right? So I'm wondering if we're going to have less degen stuff on base, and instead we get more art, like really, really great art, which I still think makes more sense on Bitcoin. But I've got huge conviction in base as far as like, man, how many hundreds of millions of people that'll be onboarded just because of the platform. And I think they're going to focus, they're going to spend a lot of time on the NFTs on base. I mean, it's just kind of one of those obvious things, but I just wonder if for now, especially for now, if the degens are going to want to focus in an ecosystem that is probably going to be much more rewarding. I just think we've not heard those wins yet. We've not seen that take over our timeline. Like I made this much on Blast. Like, I think I saw Cyrus tweeting out, people are going to make 8 figures in rewards on Blast. And that's coming in, like 6-8 weeks. Until we see that, people aren't like FOMOing into this stuff yet, but they're gonna. When that happens, I just kind of have this expectation that that's going to kick off this like PFP craze over there. I don't know what's going to kick off the PFP craze over on base. So I see art happening there first. We'll see. Like, again, total guess. What do you guys think? Are we going to see base NFTs take off? Or is it just going to be this super mid ecosystem like it kind of is right now? And I'm rooting for them. Like, I want them to do well. I do. Hey, man, Gingerbeard, that's exactly what we're seeing, honestly. Puniver, I think I say his name right, just minted through FX Hash on base, like almost a 5,000 edition collection. GM, sir. Good to see you, Johan. So yeah, like I'm definitely seeing the Tezos artists. Zancan being the biggest, like his 80,000 edition collection a couple months back. Tezos artists definitely heading to base. What platform? I'm trying to remember what platform they are mostly minting through. Verse, I'm pretty sure is base integration now too. Let's just for the heck of it, I kind of want to see. Oh, dude, I don't know. I don't know if we can even sort. I kind of want to see what collections are minted just on base. Yeah, we can. Well, at the very least, let's do this. Okay, so this is minting on base. This is the collection I was just talking about. I mean, honestly, not a ton catching my eye. You know what's interesting? Like random point, but generative art has come a long, long way. Long way. Like I remember very early when like Hicat Nunc was starting to take off. And even early FX Hash, like a lot of stuff looked, really, really basic, just like literally just some lines. And it wasn't complex and it wasn't great code. You could kind of tell. But man, it's come a long way. But I will say this, it feels like it's stagnated. Johan, I think you collect Gen Art too, right? And for you other guys that collect Gen Art, doesn't it feel like it's gotten pretty darn stagnant? Like we haven't seen anything like super, super fresh and innovative. Here and there we have, like for sure. But for the most part, generative art kind of got stale. Dude, this didn't mint 4,000 editions. Holy cow, it minted 14,000? Wait. 148,000. Wow. Dude, I thought Zancan's collection was huge. 148,000 editions of this. Am I reading this right? For real? They'll never do it, Johan. The Tezos people do not like Bitcoin for the most part. Like they think it's still this dirty, energy inefficient chain, and they don't like it. There's been some good conversations in that Discord, by the way, about it. Dude, this is crazy. Like when you're not used to seeing numbers being a certain length or whatever, like I saw this wrong. I literally saw it as 4,000 something. I did not think it was 148,000. Was it it had to have been a free mint, right? Or basically, yeah, I mean, it was free. Interesting. Dude, that's so cool. I love that. Yeah. Definitely getting the feel like base is going to be an art chain, which is awesome. Like just awesome. Love that. Cool to see. All right, one final check just on the leaderboard, and then we're out. Unless you guys got something that was missed. Hit me with anything like that. Actually, Ordinal's cooking, dude. That didn't click for me earlier, but Ordinal sales up. Really cool. And I wonder, hang on, let me check. I wonder if that's now including Prometheans and runestones and stuff. Okay, let's check. Puppets we're seeing in there. There's like 40 million, I say 30, 40 million inscriptions or ordinals all in this collection. On chain, they're not distinguished in collections, so they just all get lumped in one. But if this is now... Basically, TLDR here, the Ordinals protocol had an upgrade, and there were some collections that could not be caught by this until we upgraded the system, and I think that is now completed. It's taken a while. Like, we upgraded, had to go back and crawl everything, every block to pick up the stuff, and that was Rune Stones, it was Quantum Cats. If I see a Quantum Cat face in here, then I know for sure we're in business. Which is just awesome. Yeah, dude, Buxton, I'm in the same place. I'm kind of not doing anything anywhere else. I'm trying to think of anything I've done on another chain other than Bitcoin, but it's been damn near 100% Bitcoin for me. Let's say like 99%, whatever. It's been up there. All right, I'm not going to scroll this forever, but I'll find out. I think we got this completely updated now. Just feels a little different. Feels good. All right, guys. Super fun morning stream with you. Like, really enjoyed it. I always enjoy it. But yeah, really dug getting into this with you guys. Only puppets. Every sale there is a puppet. I need a puppet. I think we all do. Man, it's a weird ass collection. Again, thank you guys for tuning in and watching and hanging and all that good stuff. Tomorrow morning, back with the same thing, another market update. I'm sure with how this space moves, we're going to get all kinds of big stories and updates and craziness and rugs and, man, for freaking sure, some more price action around all these runes and ordinals. Keeping a really close eye today on Prometheans. Snapshots like tomorrow morning. So keeping my eye on that for sure. A little heads up, guys. I'll just say a little alpha. Keep your eyes on blobs. That's not your average collection. So I'm just going to say keep your eyes there. That's not with any kind of price in mind, anything like that. I just trying to tell you blobs are not just they're just not some like kind of throwaway project. There's something a little more to that. And also, I just noticed those Bliff stones are on secondary. Maybe they always were, but I'm going to dive into those a little later myself because, yeah, there's something to those too with that Animoca backing, Animoca tie-in there. Anyways, lots to be watching. Tons more updates coming for you guys tomorrow. Again, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you in the morning. See you guys.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots, the live in the dream. We're all over the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
See ya.